Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the first ever Topic Tuesday. If you don't know what Topic Tuesdays is, it is a way for the nail polish community to just get a little bit tighter, and by discussing the same topics on a Tuesday and using the unique hashtag TopicTues, people on YouTube, Instagram, and they're doing it on blog posts are going to be able to find one another. This is something that's really lacking, particularly in YouTube, which is something I'm really familiar with, and this is just a way for us to find one another. This is something that's been very needed, and we just got to work the system. So if you would like to see more videos like this, go ahead to type in hashtag TopicTues in YouTube or on Instagram, and people will just appear. And if you would like to join, you can join. It's an open invitation. Anybody is invited. If you feel like you really want to do one of the topics, you can do it. But if there's a week where you don't really feel like it's something you want to do, you don't have to. So today's topic was the most popular topic. There was a poll run. This was the most popular topic, and it is how/when did your nail obsession begin? So my first encounter with nail polish was through my grandmother. I lived with my grandparents, and my mom and my dad when I was younger, and I remember my grandma painting her toenails and her fingers, and I remember specifically there was a red nail polish and like a silky raspberry pink polish. My grandmother was the one that would, brush my hair gently and like braid my hair and put curlers in. But as I got older, I kind of strayed away from the girly things. I was very ashamed of my body. I always wore sweaters. I never wore shorts or a dress. I always wore shoes and no sandals ever. But when I turned 15, I wanted to wear sandals. I was very ashamed of my feet. I was just ashamed of my body as a whole. And I decided I wanted these. They were these wedge sandals. I wanted to wear them, but I felt like my toes just did not look good enough in them as is. So I went to the store. I went to the grocery store, and I picked up a Maybelline Express. I think it's called the Maybelline Express Finish, maybe? But the color that I picked up was this milky pink, and I wish I still had it here today because I adored this color. I loved it so much. The only problem is that I didn't understand curlies. So I was packing on coat after coat after coat. I'm pretty sure I used up to 5 or 6 coats on my toes because I wanted it to be fully opaque, and it was a mess. But when I finally got it to the opacity that I wanted it at, I loved it, and I would wear that one over and over again. It wasn't until I turned 19 that I started experimenting with painting my fingers, and that is when I discovered Makeup Alley. Makeup Alley is actually a website. You need to have an account to get into it, but people rate products. There's different boards that discuss different things, but the board that caught my eye was the nail board, because after watching YouTube videos for years, like a couple years at that point, I did not feel confident in my makeup skills, but nail polish I felt like I could do. So I went to the nail board, and it was just eye-opening to me because I always had an interest in nail polish, but I felt like it was silly for me to just keep buying polish after polish after polish, which it might be, but it's fun. And I felt like finally I found a group of people that I could fit in with, and everybody was talking about Linderella. If you were around back then, Linderella, I feel like Linderella put indies on the map. Maybe that's a little bit too far. Maybe that's a little too much, but Linderella's Connect the Dots was one of the most popular, most wanted polishes, and I'm pretty sure that she sold out all of the time. I never picked it up, but it was one of the polishes that stood out in my mind. But people would talk about other polishes as well, and I was like, finally, this is where I fit in. And I discovered YouTube, the nail community on YouTube. My first ever encounter with a nail polish YouTuber was PlasmaSpeedos. That was way back when, people didn't have fancy cameras. That was a really good time. That was a really good time. I'll leave a link to her channel down below. She's in a different season of life right now, but those are my first memories, and that's kind of how my whole nail obsession began. And here I am sitting here today with 2 Helmers filled with nail polish, and I'm trying to let things go. It's interesting to see how in the beginning I was trying to build my collection, and now it's like, okay, maybe I should let go of things now. Anyways, that's my story. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember to look up the hashtag TopicTues here on YouTube and on Instagram so that you can find other people talking about the same exact thing. I am excited for next week's Topic Tuesday as well, because that topic is on the best apps for tracking nail polish, which I need some help in. So I'm excited to see your guys' answers next week, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!